Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning English. This is Colin.
Hello, everybody. This is Cecilia. 欢迎大家收听早安英文。Hey, Colin, you look a little down.
Oh, I'm okay. Just feeling a little stressed recently.
Oh, no. What's up?
We all live busy lives. We have work, study, family responsibility, not enough money, not enough time, not enough sleep. All these things. But for me, family is my biggest stressor. I haven't been able to see my mother in Canada for a few years, and, she's elderly. I worry about her.
Yeah, I understand. We all have stress in our lives, and it's important to deal with it.
Yeah. Well, today we can look at some expressions we use to describe people when they're tired, anxious, or grumpy because they just have too much going on.
那我们今天就来看一看关于压力的一些表达哈。Okay, first let's look at the adjective stressed, S-T-R-E-S-S-E-D. So I know that it's really strange to pronounce ED as a T sound, but that's a really common feature of English pronunciation.
Yeah. Well, this happens when the consonant before ED is an unvoiced sound, and S is an unvoiced sound.
这种现象会在什么时候发生呢？通常是在 ED 前面这个辅音不发音，或者是这个辅音是 S 的时候呢，我们这个 ED 词尾就不会发的，而是 t。
So we can use a few different verbs with the word stressed.
Right, we can feel stressed.
We can look stressed.
We can be stressed.
It's also really common to hear stressed out. And stressed out means exactly the same thing.
Yeah, the phrases are really interchangeable. Stressed, stressed out. 就像我们刚刚讲的这些表达哈，包括 stressed 和 stressed out 都表示一个人紧张的、有压力的，所以呢，它们是可以互换的。
So what's stressing you out? What is it that's stressing you out?
We used this phrase in the past and the present to talk about what's causing stress, what creates stress.
For me, traffic always stresses me out.
Being such a big crowd yesterday stressed me out.
You're stressing me out!
I don't want to do it because I know it will stress me out.
So, did you notice how with all of these examples, we were using them across tenses? It's a really useful expression to remember and try to put into use.
我们刚刚说的这些句子里面都用到了同一个结构，就是 something stresses somebody out. 这里呢，主语就不一定是人啦，也可以是物、一件事情。意思就是说，一个人或一件事使某人紧张，给某人压力。Another synonym to describe how you're feeling when you're stressed is to be or feel burned out.
So when you're really tired and you're stressed because you've been working hard for way too long, you don't have any energy left to do anything else. That's when you're burnt out.
就是最后一点力气都用完了，油尽灯枯的感觉哈。那所以这个 burn out 它就是形容一个人心力交瘁、疲惫不堪的这样一种状态啊。By the end of a final exam, both the teachers and the students are completely burned out.
And you also hear the noun burnout used for that complete exhaustion.
没错，当我们把这个短语的两个动词合在一起的时候呢，它就变成了名词形式的 burnout， 指代精疲力尽、过度疲劳的这样一种状态。And you always want to try and avoid burnout by taking time off and relaxing a little.
Now, when you're worried about lots of things and you're thinking about them all the time, it's really distracting.
You can't focus and you're really mentally tired. That is when you have a lot on your mind. Have a lot on one's mind.就是说这个人脑子里面呢装了很多事情哈，而且大多数情况下呢都是一些烦心的事情，也可以说有很多事情要去操心。
Actually, saying I'm sorry I have a lot on my mind right now is often used as an excuse.
Yeah, if you forget something really important, or you find yourself not listening or not paying attention to someone who's talking to you, then this can be a really good way to excuse yourself. 我们常常会说，哎呀，别介意，他就是心里有点事儿，对吧？压力有点大。
Don't take what he said personally. He's got so much on his mind at the moment. I'm sure he's just really stressed out.
A similar expression is to have a lot or have too much on your plate.
So think about going to an all-you-can-eat buffet and you've got your plate. You put more and more food onto that plate.
Sure, there's a lot of delicious things that you want to try, but you overdo it and everything starts spilling off the sides of the plate. 当你的盘子里装了太多东西的时候，就会很容易打翻。所以呢，它也是表示一个人负担过重，同时有很多事情要操心。
So if someone asks you to do something extra, on top of everything else you've got to do that day, you might even say, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I've just got too much on my plate right now.
John sends his apologies. He couldn't come today. He has a lot on his plate at work to finish. 他今天来不了啦，他手头有太多的事情要做了。
So again, when you feel stressed because you've got too much to do or too many responsibilities, you're under pressure.
Right, and you can use this phrase on its own without any further explanation. You can say, I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he's under a lot of pressure. Under pressure 字面意思呢，理解为在压力之下，它呢就表示一个人面临着压力，受到压力。
Now, you don't need to explain more detail, or you can be more specific and include an action. You can say, under pressure to do something, to explain what is creating that stress and pressure.
He's under pressure to get his script finished by Wednesday.
Now, it's also really common to hear that someone put another person under pressure.
My boss has put me under a lot of pressure to present the results by Friday. I just don't think we can do it. 这里呢，就指某人使某人处于压力之下，使某人面临压力了。
Sometimes we might overload our schedule and try to finish everything, but we completely exhaust ourselves. We burn ourselves out by working too hard.
That's when you are working yourself into the ground. Or you could say you're running yourself into the ground. It's the same thing.
And interestingly, this expression is usually reflexive, so the subject and the object are the same. We say,
I ran myself into the ground.
He worked himself into the ground.
Run or work oneself into the ground 就是形容一个人工作特别的拼命啊，有点透支自己的程度了。
There's a really great verb we can use that's a reaction to being stressed or under pressure.
Yeah, stress sometimes causes us to lose control and we snap. In an instant, we're not our normal selves. We're annoyed, we're frustrated, we're angry.
And if we snap at somebody, we yell at them, usually without warning. It's quite unfair. Stop watching me!
That's calling snapping. 像 calling 这样突然不耐烦、恶声恶气的说话，就是有点失控爆发的表现了哈。我们就可以用 snap 这个动词。
Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I've just had a really long day.
It's okay.
Well, that's all the time we have.
But next time you or someone else feels stressed, you'll know some expressions you can use.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
So thanks everyone for listening. This is Colin.
This is Cecilia. See you next time. Bye.